Chums, it's I, Captain Steve and Exo, and as you can see, I've made a little bit of a cooking farm up here. So all of my plants that I harvest from over here, I'm chucking into the cookers over here to make some stuff to hand into Kronos, and I'm going to be trying some different recipes to see if I can enhance the nanite yield that I'm getting from good old Kronos. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing in the sort of roundabout in between the time that we last left off. Anyway, guys, yeah, so that's that for now. I'll give you a bit more of an update in a future video. Well, hello there, chums. Right, okay, so that's my big cooking farm. And all I've been doing is taking things up about 3 levels and making some very sort of simple recipes, nothing too over extravagant. I mean, the most extravagant thing I've made is probably bread, which you just make from dough, which is like wild yeast mixed with the refined flour. So it's extremely simple to do. There are about 3 tiers. So I'm just going to take all this over to Kronos and see what sort of units, well, nanites, sorry, I'm going to get. So at the moment I'm on 41,447. I'll reconvene after I've given him all this stuff, which is quite a fair bit. And I'd say it took me probably about an hour to craft all of this. Okay, so let's see what an hour's worth of cooking up on my freighter has earned me nanite wise. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay then, chums. Well, I have cactus jelly to turn into this guy. So I've got 50 of those. So I'm just going to turn in the 50 cactus jelly. You can see now I'm on 47,000. I've just been giving him a load of processed meat. It's going up massively. You get quite a lot just for the cactus jelly and just for the processed meat. And I've got loads of it. This is crazy. So I'll give him some cactus jelly and see what happens. Look, you've outdone yourself. He's going to give me 129 nanites. It's freaking mental. I'm getting loads of nanites from doing this, but it's just painstakingly difficult. It takes freaking ages, you know? Oh no, that's the run in total. So he's given me 169 nanites so far just for my cactus jellies that I've been turning in, chums. And I've got 50 to turn into him. And look at, now it's baselined again. It's gone up to 70. It's mental. I am making loads of units from this. It's just really, really freaking tedious. It's taking freaking ages, but it's worth it in the long run. The 50,000 nanites, and I've still got loads of this fibrous stew left. It's been giving me loads for the fibrous stew, and inside my cargo I've still got the 50 cactus nectar. That seems to be immortal. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. So yeah, and I've got all this to give him yet as well. I reckon just from that hour's work of cooking, I mean, I've been speaking to this guy now for a good 20-30 minutes, so it's a very slow method, but there's no risk involved at all, chums. There's no encountering dangerous creatures or anything, or risking life and limb, so it's a very good way for beginners to earn a shed load of nanites. So yeah, I'm going to go get my little shuttle now, chums, and we're going to go and upgrade the thing. So yeah, I'd see you over at the station once I've got my shuttle in hand. Okay, I'll see you then, chums. See you over at the station. Well, hello, I'm up on the station. Right, let's see if we can augment, well, upgrade first our class of our little shuttle to an S-class. So here we go, so upgrade ship. And then I want to upgrade its class if possible. So here we go. Yeah, upgrade class 50,000 nanites. There we are. So yeah, an hour's worth of cooking isn't too bad to get like 10,000 nanites. That's freaking mental when you think about it. There you go. Now the class is upgraded. Let's see if I can do the augmentation that little bit higher. Upgrade ship. I'm hoping I can. And yeah, apply augmentation. Sweet. Yes, it's unlocked the next tier. Fantastic. Let's get all that augmented. There we are. There go my little shuttle. Sweet. Look at that. Oh, and you can also do another row of technology. Fantastimundo! Ha 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 ha! Awesome! And I think that ship is now fully upgraded. Ha ha! Yes! Fantastic! That's freaking. That deserves an air grab. Where's my air grab? There it is. Thanking you, Cook Ramsay. I mean, Kronos. Right, so there we are. That's pretty much that, chums. Now, the actual recipes themselves, maybe I could walk you through how I'm making the steamed well, not the steamed vegetables so much, but this fictitious stew. So yeah, to make that, I'm just getting a couple of basic components really from, say, like my cactuses and my things in my freighter, just basically plants that you can grow in a biome, and it's just mixing a couple together, and in the end you end up with this fictitious stew. I'd have to give you a proper rundown of how I'm making that stuff, and also perhaps the processed meat, but that's really simple. All you do is kill a creature on the planet and stick the meat that you get inside the refiner. It turns to processed meat. You can just get the meaty balls as well and mix it with what's it called, the condensed carbon, and then you get smoked meat, and that's there. Look, I've got 50 of that to turn in as well. That was really easy to create. And the bread, that's just like the wheat and the refined flour, which again I got from just turning in base plants and things, chums. So next time I do a cooking run, I'll show you what I'm doing. I turn into a little mini chef. But for now, chums, I've fully augmented my shuttle, and I'm going to go back over to Kronos and turn in all the other stuff. I mean, right now, as you can see, I've got 269 nanites. Right, I'll reconvene with you after I've gone to see Kronos, and we'll see how lucrative it is. So, yeah, let's see what sort of yield I get from the rest of my cooking ingredients. Well, hello there, chums. Right, well, I'm up on my freighter. I just thought I'd take you through some simple recipes. So if you put some chromatic metal in, you're going to get silicon eggs. In this one, what I'm going to do is place in some mordite. I put some mordite in there, and out of there I'm going to get meaty flakes. Now in this one, if I put some meaty flakes in, so here we go to meaty flakes, put those in. When you put meaty flakes in, you're going to get meaty chunks. So let's start that going. Right, okay, so in this one, I'm just going to place in, when you put meaty chunks in, you get processed meat out the other end. For me to get the fictitious stew, if I put that in there, I'm going to get steamed vegetables, but if I put in steamed vegetables with it, I get the fictitious stew. Now these I just get from putting in the mushrooms, the fungal, and yeah, you can see that turns into that anyway, so you can get it from either or. But it's just the base plants, chums, just the things that you can grow inside your hydroponic trays. You can make all of this stuff. It's really, really simple. Okay, so if I go into here, let's see what else I can put in. Now let's put these pygmy berries in there, and I'm going to get some of this Pilgrim's tonic, which is really simple as well. Now the pilgrims, these purple things, you get those from putting in star bulb or star bramble. And there we go. Make that grow nice and easy. And then, yeah, for bread, I don't think I've got the things that I use to make the bread. What does gamma root turn into again? Oh yeah, it turns into those little cellular beans. Yeah, it's just a case of experimenting, chums, but as long as you can refine things up to maybe 3 times, I think you're going to get quite a lot of yield from this. It's pretty fantastic stuff, to be honest. So I've got my refined flour there. If I put the impulse beans in, will that give me... No, it's going to give me the cocoa, which is fine. And that's super quick. Look how quick that one goes. That's pretty awesome. Yep, take that out of there. Let's see if that one refines into anything else. It doesn't, so that's fine. Okay, so let's put in someone else. Oh, have I got anything in my ingredient storage? Don't believe I have. Okay, fair enough. Alright, my cactus nectar's moved down a little bit. It's like solar vine. If I put that in there, I'm going to get this stuff. It's fantastic. It's so easy. So that's a few little cooking recipes for you there, chums. It's really, really straightforward. If I go into this one, if I get the meaty chunks, you can just take it from one area, place it into the other there. There you go, processed meat. Straight off of the back of there, which is great. Go back to this one. And it's just a case of moving stuff around. So I can take that mordite out now. Just put the meaty flakes over there, and that's then going to make me meaty chunks, and then the meaty chunks can go into processed meat. So refine type 3 layers, and once you've refined the 3 layers, it's actually so cool. So yeah, that's basically all I'm doing, and then I'm taking it over to Kronos, and at the moment, I mean, I'm on 957, but I came back over here because I had some base elements that I just wanted to refine up, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of cooking overview. I will carry on, and I will show you how much I get from all this cooking shenanigans. Okay, chums, well, I've been up here with Kronos, handing in items and getting that stuff from him. So there you go. Let me just do one more. So here we are. Let's go to him. And the main things I'm giving him is processed meat. I'm giving him the Fribia stew, but there's also bread that I've been giving him. And I've been doing this now for probably about an hour, just handing in stuff to him. I mean, look at that. I just got 70 nanites from him for that one object. Now, if I look at my menu over here, I've got 15,000 nanites, chums. 15,000. And I had just spent 10,000 on augmenting my shuttle. I've made in excess of 25,000 nanites just by handing in this cooking stuff. And I've still got loads more to go, chums. I've got all of this to go. Including, I've even got stuff in my cargo, I believe, chums, yet to hand into him. Another load of amphibious stew there. And some bits and bobs over here. I reckon, and another 50 bread. So I've got loads to give to him, and I reckon I'm going to make another 50,000 nanites off of him. It just takes time. But a couple of hours. I mean, if you're trying to do this with Hadial cores, or even the eggs that you get from the horrors, I'd imagine it's going to take you a lot longer, chums. I think this is probably the quickest, but perhaps the boringest way to do it. And I can't wait until they make it so you can turn in a whole load to him at once. That would be freaking great if they did that. Because right now, this is like watching paint dry, chums. Paint dry. This is not a game. This is this is boring. But yeah, it's what you need to do to get a load of nanites. I think this is the quickest way, chums. So yeah, what I might be doing, chums, is actually upgrading my freighter. Yeah, hello there, Kronos. Yeah, thank you for stealing that bit of limelight from me. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to block him out. There you go. You can't see him now. How did you get? Right, okay, so yeah, well, now what's he doing? It's still hogging the frick. Git. Right, well, I'm going to be making my freighter more of a bread-making factory and also a amphibious stew type factory. So I'm going to have separate rooms and maybe even one for processed meat. And yeah, I'll be sharing that with you shortly, chums, on how you can actually go about doing that yourselves. Yeah! So stay tuned for more Captain Steve and X. So yeah, if you haven't already hit that bell and the subscribe button, they're there for a reason, chum. Go check them out. Give them a click-a-rooney. See what they do. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye-bye. 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 And yes, I have a Patreon. Hop on over to Patreon. There's a tier there for pretty much everyone, including ship models. And yes, thank you to all my Patreons that you can see here. Thank you, Patreons! And yes, I also have merch. Yeah, hop on over, grab yourself a funky mug or some awesome socks. And yeah, Nerv, thank you very much for making the music for my videos, chum. You're awesome. And yeah, if you want to support me in another way, you can just do the normal stuff, which is hit the notification bell, a like or a subscribe, or add a comment. Comments are freaking awesome. Yeah, and yeah, or stay with me a bit longer. Watch a bit more Captain Steve and EXO. Bye-bye!